Right. In order for you to use frame, at first, you need to go to your dashboard and, well, now that I'm recording this, you see that it's written there, introducing frames, right? And, well, if you can't find it, you can click on generate image. Well, you need to wait for it to load and then that's it. Right, this is frame. In here, you can actually write a prompt or send an image, and then that image will turn into a text or a prompt. Let's do that actually. Let's send an image, this one. And then it will turn it to a prompt. Well, this is the prompt. It's got a subject, a scene, and a style. A translucent orange and pink jellyfish with long flowing blah blah. Scene set against a pure black background, underwater environment and blah blah. And style dramatic underwater microchrome photography with vibrant blah blah blah. Well, now for example, what we can do is use these styles you can see down there to change the style actually to, for example, anime. Alright. Now it's going to generate a similar picture, but in animatic theme, let's say. Or other things. For example, we're going to change it to light anime. It also has got like dark anime. Let's see what that is. Alright. And in here you can also read the prompts. You can see what that is. Dark anime illustration, dark, shadowy, Japanese backdrop is slightly blurry. The anime color palette consists of blah blah. Well, you're gonna have to read these prompts because you will learn, you'll be able to get insights from these prompts, and later on you'll be able to write your own prompts effectively. Of course, we're gonna talk about these kinds of things rather comprehensively more. So, you know, like at first you need to picture the same thing in your mind and then you can turn it into a prompt. So you can change the style in there, you can actually copy the same thing instead of that, but you can also do this, it doesn't matter. Right now we only have that frame, and as I searched and I realized that stable diffusion has been, let's say, used in this. Let me search it for you. Well, these might seem a little too specialized. Well, you can also have something like this. You can run it in your own laptop too, your computer. And as far as I know, it's using stable diffusion. Right, let's see the results. This was our initial picture. This. I'm gonna stress it out. You don't necessarily need to have an initial image. You can also use a prompt actually. If you see, like it's got nothing to do with the picture. The picture was turned into a prompt. So the whole point of this is that we can have an image with a prompt. Actually, the initial picture was just an option that I used. You don't necessarily have to use it. Right, that is a very cool output. As you see, it is absolutely astonishing and exactly the opposite of many AIs. The quality of the picture is absolutely great. Many AIs we use when it comes to generating images from prompts, the resolution is rather low, but this picture's resolution is so high and so cool, right? And you can also generate great pictures, great images. And let's read the prompt we wrote one more time. A super realistic portrait of a beautiful woman with long flowing brunette hair standing in sunlight room. The soft light streams through a window, casting warm golden blah 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 with subtle freckles on her cheeks. The background is softly blurred minimalistic interior with the light natural color palette. She gazes softly into the camera with a serene expression. Her posture relaxed and graceful. The lighting highlights the delicate features of her face, creating a soft yet striking contrast. Let's also go with super realistic for this. Enhanced saturation, rich colors, vibrant tones, high contrast, crystal clear details, natural lighting. That's the prompt of this style. Let's also use this as a style because I think the output is going to be rather interesting. Let's click on generate and see what will happen. All right. Well, this is the result we got. Now, it is absolutely great. It's like unbelievable for these people not to exist and merely generated by a artificial intelligence. Absolutely great. You see, like the resolution is so high that it's difficult to upload. Like, it takes time. It's not even loaded properly yet. And that is the result of what we did. It is absolutely great. Now, there's also one more thing you can do, which is click on either vary or use. And what it does is actually what it does is giving us different samples, versions of this photo. We can also copy it. Click on fix seed. We can copy the seed and you can paste it, and then you will get similar images. Or you can also one more thing you can do is click on reuse prompt, and it reuses the prompt you wrote. What else? Let's actually generate a video using it. See what will happen. Well, this is the picture and it says, okay, now what do you want to do with it? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. For example, the woman blinks and looks away at the window. All right. And for example, let's also go with zoom out. All right. Right, let's generate this, see what will happen. Now, the good thing is that later on, you can also get this to generate videos for you in the same software. Of course, this result right now is mostly focused on zooming rather than what we wanted, but you see, when it comes to details, it is great. But in terms of, let's say, prompting, it did not follow what we said. And it's because of the camera control, I think, because the focus is mostly on the camera control and prompt. The woman blinks and looks away at the window. Let's add something, and turns her head away and looks away at the window. Right, I think that is gonna get the job done. Well, I also chose static camera. If you don't remember, static camera actually is when the camera is fixed and only the subject moves, the subject in the camera. You see, the details are absolutely great. Check it out. Well, as long as let's wait for this to be generated. Let's check out other things you can. Here you can generate styles, create styles if you will. For example, warm color palette, golden undertones, amber highlight, blah blah. Or for example, BMW, black and white. Photography, balance, contrast, rich and clear details, and blah. So you see, you can dedicate some titles to your styles and create your own. Another option, Scott, is that aesthetic range, which let me show you this and then I will talk to you about that. I hope this one is great. It is mostly, it blinks. It's not bad, it's great. I think it can be used and the result was acceptable. Don't you think so? Well, aesthetic range is about the amount of creativity or it being aesthetic. Higher values increase the creative variation, for example. You see, for example, here we've got two samples. Two about an Asian woman, the other two about another country. I don't know. Or for example, in here, well, almost all four are similar. But by increasing and decreasing this, you can actually set how they should be different, how much they should be different. You can control it. Well, that is almost what it does, what it has, and there's nothing much to say.